Welcome to Gaia's Tarot. This is for the sign of Virgo. This is the Celtic Cross. Show me the energies around Virgo. Thank you for coming back to the channel. Thank you for being here, Virgo. What should they be aware of for their higher self? The sign of Virgo. Show me the energies around Virgo. One more time. Virgo, the Nine of Swords. You're going through a rough moment, depression, anxiety, nightmares. And the blockage or the problem is the person you're dealing with. This person is magnetic. They are fire wherever they go. They are centered. I would say that maybe they have power over you. And I'm saying they have power over you because I'm seeing the Page of Swords in the near past, and that means you have been looking them up or you're sort of like stalking them. Right now, your decision, because you're coming with the Chariot, it's to move forward. So you're determined to move quickly. Even though you're right now it's like you're paralyzed, but the situation is so bad that it's going to make you move either you want it or not, and it's going to put you out of your misery, because right now this mental state that you're in, it's pretty much created by yourself, and I don't blame you. It's because that person has created this sort of fantasy in your head. And I'm thinking that's why you were searching about them. You are sort of like lifting every stone to see who they are. I wouldn't be a little bold to say that right now you're in that state of depression and disappointment and suffering. And this anxiety is because you found this truth about this person, and that's making you move. You see, the Six of Swords is indicating a transition. So it's not only a spiritual transition in your mind, but you're moving your entire mental state into another place, and you know you need to do that quickly. That's why you're acting with a Chariot. You might be dealing with a Cancer. And look, you're in your reading because this is Virgo reading, and the Hermit is your energy. So you're exercising well this healing process. You're sort of like healing from this energy. I mean, this person was absorbing you. They were like, my God, this sort of like divine vampire. But I'm saying divine because the person it had light, they have money, it had everything, and then you found this truth about them. Subconsciously, you're grounded about your feelings right now. So you know you're hurt, but you know there's nothing you can do but to move forward. And you're doing that with full intuition because you know in the next few days, this ending is not only inevitable, but it's an ending that you need to bring forward to yourself. That's why it's so destructive. And right now you cannot sleep. You're thinking about this transition. You need to move. You might be asking people for help about this thing. I mean, this is not a love reading or anything like that, but you're definitely dealing with someone that was probably absorbing you and using you. And that is sort of like making you feel vulnerable. That's why you cannot move but there's going to be a click, and that's because you found out something, and that click is going to put you in motion. You just need to be mindful not to step on important things or duties. um, the chariot tells people that you need to focus on being firm in your path, and this is also indicating that don't look back, don't look behind, because this person looks like they have so much power over you right now until you unleash that decision, and that's gonna happen soon. That's why you have the death card in the next few days. So this is gonna come to an end, which it totally needs to come to an end right now because it's draining you, and it will come to an end that is gonna be transformative for you, and it's something that you need, because this person created this sense of confusion. It's like they put you in this state of la la land, or maybe they just had you deceived by showing you options. And right now, when you get rid of all of that, you could say you get rid of that binding in your eyes, because you're seeing, but you cannot see actually what you have in front of you. So it's the card of choices and not knowing what to do. So confusion, fantasy. And I'm saying it's because this person created that intentionally to keep you under, you could say, under their ruling. But you're gonna break free. I mean, you're definitely doing that mentally. It's just that physically, right now, you're incapable. That's why I say you're vulnerable about breaking free. But you're doing the right, you could say, meditation or taking care of yourself, because you're searching for truth in your soul. And that's why you have the Hermit card here. You're searching for the light, and you're doing that mentally with the right amount of patience and determinations. I'm saying with the Page of Pentacles here, because this is your subconscious, and it's saying that you're manifesting your own freedom. So you're sort of like liberating yourself from out of this agony. And that's because the light is coming through your, you could say, you're your own guru, your own advisor. You are your own bodhisattva. So that's what hermits do. They go into isolation, and only by being with themselves they come across awakening and reality, and just, a wake up. So this wake up is going to happen. If it's not happening now, because the Chariot is saying that you're determined to do it and move forward and quick, aggressively. It's just that saying in the next few days, be mindful that the transformation might put you in that state of feeling like you're almost dead. That's why the death card with the transformative energy of the rebirth, because it's sort of like understanding that there is no death or birth. That's why they're both equally, or they both complement each other. And that is sort of like the truth that you're gonna come to realize in the next few days. So this sort of new you is gonna put you in motion with the new light, the new answers that you found in those soul searching moments. You have been soul searching. It's just that the anxiety and the depression, it's heavy, but it's good. I mean, right here and here is good. And the closing card is the Sun, so there's nothing to worry about, Virgo. So you have right here you have Scorpio energy and you have Leo energy. So you might be dealing, as I said, either with a Cancer or a Scorpio or a Leo, or you might have it in your chart. But the Sun card closing the reading It's affirming that this transformation and this spiritual transition that you're going to go through will be successful. You just have to keep the reins firm in your hands so you don't lose control of your destination, or you don't lose control of the vehicle that is taking you to that destination. You need to take all of that metaphorically, because the chariot is about that. It's a very violent and the quickest card on the deck, but the person needs to hold the reins firm, so the chariot doesn't really collapse with the little rock on the road or whatever. And be mindful that you need to keep your eyes on the prize to get to the final destination, because the chariot speaks of that. So the person doesn't lose pretty much the sight of the final eternal, you could say, point of transformation, because this transformation with the sun energy, and the sun is happiness. The sun means that in the next few months, this agony that you're going through will come to not only a rebirth, but it's going to be some sort of renacimiento, where you're being born again after this decision of just moving forward. Even though right now you're blind, um, keep doing what you're doing in terms of that Virgo energy. That means meditating. In the next few months, there's nothing to worry about. Just be mindful that sometimes the sun, it's a magnificent energy. I mean, this is the most the plenty, um, complete bliss, accomplishment, happiness. But it might also be a warning about too much happiness making you probably blind. And I'm saying that because you have here the hermit and you have the death. So you're coming from that rebirth, and you need to adjust your eyesight to that much happiness so you can carry that wisely with the energy that you're gaining now after this uh, decision to move forward with the chariot. Nice energy. Thank you for coming back, Virgo. Like, share, subscribe, share with your friends. I'll see you soon.